Jocelyn's going to pop on here and hang out with us. And we're going to talk today about Growth Stack Drive. Those of you guys may not know in the world, I find him coming in a second. Let me know if you see me over there. He's on the other thing. He's the ghost in a machine. We're going to get this man to come on here. And what I found is like I love speeches and stage and all that kind of fun stuff. Ken Joslin, go ahead and invite yourself, my guy. See if
got it, baby.
How do we do that? Go live. Look at that. Technology. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So Ken's gonna come on here. We have a conversation with this man about Growth Stack Drive, about life, about just the dude's he's a good dude. There's a lot of people we meet in this industry. There he is. Hey, look at the
What's
guy.
What's up, baby?
I
see you in two places.
Yeah, let me know if you guys on either of the platforms, Instagram or on like Facebook, let me know if you guys are catching any echoes, any weird audio, because that way we can adjust it real quick before we rock and roll. We're gonna dip and dive into this Friday. It's Friday already, dude.
Yes, it is. It's crazy, isn't it?
Quick. I got surgery next Thursday, but less than a week out from getting this old man shoulder figured out, and then I'm flying out to you. You will be the first live event or stage I'm on post shoulder surgery. So I may be a little bit skinny, but don't get it twisted, bro. I'll bring that fire. You know how I do.
You'll be all right. I know how you do. You definitely bring that fire. You got skinny going through 75 hard, bro. You got abs again.
I got abs again. They came from nowhere. Somebody on Instagram says I can't hear you on Instagram. Maybe you're plugged in funky. I don't know. Maybe you're not. Let me see if that man can turn it up a little bit, because someone said they can't hear you. But we're going to talk today, man, about the concept of Growth Stack Drive, where it came from, because I think I know it's a beautiful flow for people to understand kind of the concepts behind it. My shoulder, it's a football injury. That's what it is. It's just a football injury. Someone says they can't hear. Oh, they can't hear you. That's the thing. We got to get you. Is your microphone?
You should be able to hear me now. No, you should be good. I have my Bluetooth, so I think it was trying to pull from my. I think it was trying to pull from my AirPods from both devices, from my MacBook and from my. You guys, are we good right there now on IG, guys?
Hey, I think we're good. I hear you for sure. As long as there's no echo, I think we're good. I always wanted to turn one down, but I couldn't. But as long as no echo, we're golden. So they said, there we go.
Yeah, he said, there we go. There we go. What's up, guys?
So, fill me in on Growth Stack Drive. I'd love for you, in your own heart, your own words, explain this concept. You work with entrepreneurs. You've got a great history of having great success in your businesses. Man, break this thing down for folks.
Yeah, so Growth Stack Drive, I'll give you the overview, the 10,000 foot view. Over the last 25 years, I spent half of that time in full-time vocational ministry, pastoring churches, planting churches, working with leaders. The other half, I was a top producing mortgage broker and a top producing real estate broker. And so, man, I've been coaching people for 25 years. And so about 15, 16 months ago, ran into this crazy guy named Grant Cardone. And literally, dude, just really, Grant just kind of helped set a fire in me to do business at a different level and to really take risks. And so we stepped out about 12 months ago, and started Growth Stack Drive. It's a coaching organization. We coach business leaders one-on-one. We coach business leaders. We do group coaching. We've got online courses. We've got live events. We do a podcast. You and I got connected on an Instagram Live about a year ago. We really have a heart to help leaders build confidence, gain clarity, and create community. Really, those are the three things that I've seen over 25 years that people need: is confidence, clarity, and community.
Dude, I'm 100% with you in that boat. I think the thing is funny. Here's what I find, though, in the world of what I do. Community is a big piece for me. I think it's more of like my childhood. But that aspect of confidence is one that I've found that people's egos does not let them kind of dip into easily. It's very interesting in the world of marketing, right? I serve entrepreneurs similar to you, but in a different realm. I give them like a really specific system to apply anything they want in their life. It gets them in a good rhythm, right? So you can plug and play with anybody, right? But the funny thing is, I talk to people and like they don't want to admit that they're not great. Like, so, which is an interesting thing, because when they need the confidence the most, they create fake confidence, which keeps their big confidence down. How do you get past the barrier that people run into of wanting to cover what they don't have, the ability to show the world?
One of our 5 core values at Growth Stack Drive, we've got 5: passion, focus, intentionality, teachability, and flexibility.
Yeah.
That teachability component is huge. In teachability, we explain it to our team on the real estate side. So if my agents in Georgia or in Alabama or on the Growth Stack Drive side, we explain that like this: we're not only open to feedback, but we actively pursue feedback. Teachability is huge. Self-awareness, huge. Huge. You've got it when you go through life. with a teachable spirit. When you go through life going, hey, what do I need to learn? Like I had a conversation with my good friend Richie Dolan, who heads up the licensing program for Grant. And with Grant, I get in rooms with some pretty big time people. You're talking about private jets. The yacht we were down in Miami last week was, I don't know, $300 million yacht. You're hanging out with 200 of the elite business. And that's what I told Richie one time. I said, listen, I never want to be the guy in the room that don't know what he don't know.
Yeah, right.
I said, so I'm giving you permission. If I'm that guy, please pull me aside and let me know that I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I just think it's self-awareness. And I think people should lean into, that there's just some things that we don't know. And I used to say this when I pastored church all the time. Listen, if you come in on Sunday and you don't think you have an issue, that's your issue.
Right? The thing you have no problem is a problem.
We all have issues. Every single one of us. Yeah. Like nobody has it figured out. And I think when you approach life from that perspective of teachability, I think it's a game changer for us.
I agree, man. I honestly, I couldn't agree more. And there's this thought where my biggest openings of life and success in business always came from me stepping back and like saying, I'm going to take this ego that's protecting me. I'm going to put it over here to the side. I'm going to take that chain link armor off and I'm going to let this hold. And what happens is, it's funny, we live in this world where everybody sees everybody online and they think they're competing with everybody, which kind of you are, but you aren't. Like if you know your thing, you're not. Like you, right? But it's funny because I think those are the ones that rear up and go, no, I'm good. I don't need anything. And then you stay stuck, man. Like, so you're I told people, I said, you either get your ego or income, but you can't have both. Gotta have one of the other.
I heard somebody on Clubhouse this morning. I was in a room with Summit and JT Fox and some of those guys. And somebody said this morning, your ego is not your amigo.
Ooh, I like that, man. That's a good one.
Your ego is not your amigo, and it's just not. Man, I was working. I umpire college baseball too, and I started that about 4 years ago. Quickly went through the ranks, and the reason relationships are always the main reason we grow.
I see blue,
and always the main reason we advance. And so, one of my best friends, 400 or 500 big league games. Another one of my good friends, been in the big leagues, umpire for 20 years. I'm working a college baseball game in Atlanta with a buddy of mine named Jay Pierce. Jay is a single A, double A minor league evaluator, spent 5 or 6 years in triple A, up and down list, cup of coffee in the big leagues. We're working a college game. And I handed him a little pad and I handed him a pencil before we walked out on the field after our pregame. I say, listen, anything you see today, you write it down for me. Yeah. Well, about every half inning, Jay would walk down from his position. He would walk down and meet me about halfway between first base and home plate line during the bottom of every half inning, and he would give me pointers. And so if you know anything about umpiring in college baseball, we never talk to our partners throughout the game unless we've got an issue, like you're jacking a coach or you've got a warning or you need some help on the play. You never talk to your partner. He comes down every half inning. He's giving me little bitty, like little tidbits, just really fine tuning my game, if you will. And about the fourth or fifth inning, Jay comes down. He goes, hey, Ken, are you okay if I keep coming down and giving you this stuff? I said, Jay, listen, if you told me to spin on my head on home plate during the 7th inning stretch, I would do whatever you tell me to do because you've been where I want to go.
Yeah. It's the only way you chisel it down, man. We're all blocks of stone, and you need someone to help chisel that thing down into a nice, sculpture of Michelangelo or David or whoever we're supposed to be. The other piece of this is the clarity thing, man. And this is one of the things I like to address. Honestly, I teach people a lot. And it's one of those things. I actually have a board I'm looking at. It literally says get clear and organized for like what I teach people, because I'm like, here, do this. Because a lot of people, man, they're like, oh, I'm clear, I know my goals, but then they can't put numbers to it and they can't share it with you in a way that's clean and organized and clear. And on top of that, most people, if you ask what's your plan, like they don't even have anything written down for the next week, let alone the next 30 days to actually achieve this thing. But everybody says, I'm going to get there. What do you find in terms of clarity is one of the big like things that when people get it, it opens up for them?
Yeah, I think people need, and I think that goes back and leans into that relational component, Anthony, of, because a lot of people have these big dreams. So one of the affirmations I use all the time is I'll live a life where my heart and my head are in alignment. Yeah. My heart's where I dream. Like it's where I paint the picture. It's where I see, University of Oregon. It's where I see Pittsburgh Steelers. It's where I see Grow Stack Drive. Like how can I help businessmen and women, business professionals, do the things that we help them do? It's like where you do that. But the head is where our belief system is located. Yeah. And unfortunately, our belief system determines what we say. It determines our actions. It determines our destiny and our future. And so if I don't have clarity in my mindset, I'm never going to, what my heart dreams, my actions are never going to bring to fruition. So I've got to have clarity in my mindset of what my thought process looks like. And I've got to lean into what we call crushing limiting beliefs. And when we start getting rid of things like fear, scarcity, insecurity, comparison, shame, success, when we start leaning into those things, then what happens is, man, it begins to get clear. And the more relationships we build with people who have been successful and have like I say, let's say a 10,000 foot view of what's going on in our life, man, the easier it is, and the more clear and more focused things come into play.
Yeah, man, I agree. I love that perspective, because that's the one that's the change. I think the three things that stood out to me most were comparison. What was it? We said comparison. I think it's envy is a piece of it, and then what was the other one?
Insecurity, shame, scarcity.
Yeah. There you go. Insecurity, shame, comparison. It's all those things, because those are the things that most people will sit back and will compare ourselves to somebody else where they want to be. It's that scarcity is a big piece of it too. It's not enough. So whenever I get it, I got to get it. I can't share it. Like I connected one of my clients right now with an organization that does some stuff in a really cool area of like NASCAR, that they kind of also coach clients like mine. But I'm not fearful I'm gonna lose my client. Like I want him to have access to what like would be amazing for him, right? So there's not this scarcity mindset. And I don't envy people, right? I don't have the shame or this fear around things. And that this is a space where I'm not special, Ken. You have the same thing as do your clients. And I think when you can get to that space of really living there, you find out how much there's out there to get, like, and you can actually grow and then stack and then drive. So tell everybody about the event. I'm going to be down in Arizona. We'll both be there in Arizona, April 23, 4, 5. I'll be the 23rd speaking. Break down the event where people can get tickets. Because if you want to hang out with me live, like you see me every day here, like this is one thing. If you want to come and shake my hand, give me a hug, talk to me in real time, man, you can come do that at this event. But man, break it down for the folks in the room hanging out with us.
Yeah, so we're doing a Grow Stack Drive boot camp. The theme of this boot camp is going to be the one thing. You don't even know this yet because we just came up with it.
I didn't know that. I like to write it down.
4 weeks away. So the one thing, what's the one idea, the one relationship, the one aha moment that you're waiting on to take your business, your personal, professional, and financial life to the next level? So I've got some amazing guys coming in. Obviously, Anthony Trucks is coming in. We've got some really, really good friends. Greg Reed, author of 3 Feet from Gold, part of the Napoleon Hill Foundation. Greg will be in. Sharon Lechter, the #1 female author when it comes to finance, the co-author of the Rich Dad Poor Dad series. Sharon just published a brand new book this last month called Exit Rich. Sharon will be with us. Tori Cruz, 2018 Miss Missouri, competed in the Miss USA pageant. Carlos Reyes. Carlos is one of the top home wholesalers and flippers in the country. One of my favorite people on the planet. This guy's got 7 or 8 businesses, 7-8 figures a piece. Steve Train. Steve's going to be coming in. Dude, we've got a lineup with Jeff Finster, who was Jeff, we were just in. I was just in Miami with Grant for GrowthCon, and Drew Brees came up. Drew Brees was a surprise special guest.
He's retired now. He can hang out. He ain't no football to do.
I mean, he told us on stage that he was playing football, and 30 minutes later, he steps off stage, does his deal. But what Drew mentioned was he was talking about life after football. He was talking about businesses that he invests in, and he mentioned Everbowl. And I'm sitting on the second row. I took a picture of Drew, and I sent it to Jeff. I said, your boy's over here talking about Everbowl. He goes, yeah, he just made a big 7-figure investment into Everbowl last week. So Jeff's coming in, top 40, under 40, Entrepreneur Inc., all those kind of things. Unbelievable business mind. And better than that, Anthony, we've got some unbelievable people coming in to be able to communicate. Oh my gosh, dude, just phenomenal people. And Jeff's one of those guys. Obviously, Greg, everybody that I mentioned. Sharon Lechter is going to be with us all day on Friday as well, and Greg and you. Yeah. I don't really usually release where the lineup is, but that's what we've got coming the first day on Friday. It's going to be a phenomenal event, and it's going to be that one thing. Like, what's that one thing? Because we all are one idea, one relationship, one aha moment away from literally our business, our life going to the next level.
I love it. And I agree, man. That's the thing. So, and what's cool about this is if people are hearing right now, I'm putting a comment in here. If you guys want to go grab information, actually maybe buy a ticket. Here's the thing. All these people that are there, that's just like, he lists off a bunch of names. I know in my head, I'm always like, all right, there's just some people there. I don't know if they're going to help me. Here's the truth of the thing. Literally, you don't know what you don't know. And you can go and you can watch videos like this and break it all down and try to figure it out and collect this information around the world. But I'm telling you, man, there's nothing like being live with human beings to actually absorb this knowledge in real time, ask the questions that resonate with you and pertain to your individual situation. And you walk out of events like this with honestly that one thing that you're like, I had no idea I needed it. And you can spend years to find that thing, or you can go down to Arizona with us and get it now, like by the end of this next month, right? It's serious.
Yeah, we're 4 weeks away. 4 weeks. I mean, today we'll be in. It's 9:48. Obviously, I'm in Birmingham, so it's 8:48 there. We'll be our first sessions at 8:30 on Friday morning. It's it'll be check in on Thursday night, all day Friday, all day Saturday, half a day on Sunday. And dude, listen, the number one thing that happens in an event like this. Now, I mean, I'm bringing in a lineup that, to be honest with you, and we cap this at 60 people. So this is like a large mastermind almost kind of feel. So what's funny is like all the people that are speaking, like Carlos is like, dude, can I bring my team? Tori Cruz is like, can I bring my team? Like everybody who's speaking is like, because they want their team to be around these people because they understand the impact. But dude, when you get around a group of 60, there'll probably be 70, 75 people with my team and everybody there. When you get around a group that small with these, I don't even want to call them power players, but with these people who've experienced such levels of significance and success, I'm telling you, you're going to build relationships not only with the people that are speaking, like you and myself and Sharon and Greg and all the people. Dude, you're going to build relationships with like-minded entrepreneurs from around the country that is going to be that iron sharpening iron moment that we all need that help us take our business and life to the next level.
100% agree, man. Seriously, I love this. And I got to get my kids to school and I got to go to a pre-op appointment right now. But here's the thing. Those of you guys in the world right now who are tuning in, which I see you guys on there, go to the link.
I see Eric Gephardt over here. I got
people in there getting it. Yeah. So you guys go to Ken's area. If you want to go to Ken's Instagram, send him a message, say, information. Just go and DM the word info, right? Or just DM the word GSD. Go DM the word GSD to Ken. He'll give you the details. I already put the link over here on Facebook and Instagram. Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Periscope. Just hit the link. Go check out the information, the details of the program. But I'm telling you, if you want to come find an opportunity to be live with us in real time and have this time next year, you be a person possibly in this position, leading from a place where you know you should be, get your butt down there. Thank you, Ken, man. I'm going to pop off, my guy.
I love you,
bro. I can't wait to see you again in person. Enjoy your Friday. Everybody else in the world, God bless, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Take care, all.
Thanks,
All right.